Welcome student. See, spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. Question may be asked, explain the electromagnetic spectrum. That is spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. Now friends, we come to know that in spectroscopy various types of spectroscopy are there, like NMR spectroscopy, IR spectroscopy, infrared spectroscopy, visible spectroscopy and so on. Now the basic principle of spectroscopy depends upon the spectrum of electromagnetic radiation, because particular radiation from this spectrum is responsible for the interaction with matter, and due to this some changes occur there, and we studied it as a spectroscopy. Now spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. First of all, see what is electromagnetic spectrum. Actually this is electromagnetic spectrum, and what is this? The entire range of the wavelength. What is there? Entire range of the wavelength, that is lambda. Entire range of the wavelength over which the electromagnetic radiations occurs. This is entire range of the wavelength. This is wavelength. This axis is a wavelength axis. Okay. This entire range of the wavelength over which the electromagnetic radiations occur is called as electromagnetic spectrum. Now here, from cosmic rays to radio wave region, this wavelength of the electromagnetic radiation goes on increase. Here this is lambda, and this arrow indicates that there is a minimum lambda, and lambda goes on increase. And opposite to this, if we talk about the energy, then what happens? Energy goes on increase. Okay, means you know the reciprocal relationship between energy and wavelength. Okay, now how to remember these regions? There is a one code word, COGA-X, COGA-X, UV, V in Mira. This is code word. Okay, and here this lambda goes on increase from cosmic rays to last one, a radio wave. CO stands for cosmic rays. This is gamma rays, X rays, ultraviolet region, visible region. UV means ultraviolet, V means visible, in means infrared region. Which region? Infrared region. Me means microwave region. Which region? Microwave region. And Ra means radio wave region. Okay. In this way, we have to learn electromagnetic spectrum from cosmic rays to radio wave region. COGA-X, UV, V in Mira. Okay, COGA-X, UV, V in Mira. Among all these, cosmic rays has lower wavelength, that is lambda is minimum. Okay, and here higher wavelength up to this. That's why energy of radio wave is very low, you know it, and in this way energy goes on increase. The cosmic rays has very high energy. Now explain all these regions in detail. Again, you know these, you must know this visible region again contains sub-regions. This visible region is related to the electronic transitions, means one energy level to another energy level, means the radiations from this visible region, say 400 nanometer to 800 nanometer, these region radiations when interact with the matter, then there is electronic transition. Okay, only there is a transition from lower energy level to higher energy level. That's why this visible region is related to electronic transition, and this visible region contains some sub-regions, VI, VG, YOR, you know, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, VI, VG, YOR. Again, lambda increases in this way. Again, this infrared region is related to vibrational transition, means when the radiations from infrared region allowed to interact with our sample, then only study related to vibration of atoms and molecules present in the sample is there. Why? Because the radiations from infrared region allowed to fall. When the sufficient amount of infrared radiation allowed to fall on our sample, then there is interaction of these infrared radiations with the matter and causes the vibrational changes only. And this infrared region again subdivided into three parts. Near infrared, it is near infrared region, it is middle infrared region, and it is far infrared region. Okay, here infrared region is divided into three: near, middle and far. This infrared region is from 800 nanometer, that is 0.8 micrometer. Getting it? This visible range is 800 nanometer to 400 nanometer to 800 nanometer, this visible range, and this 800 nanometer means 0.8 micrometer, because you know 1 micrometer is equals to 10 raised to power minus 6 meter, and from this you know 100 nanometer means 1 nanometer, again 1 nanometer is equals to 10 raised to power minus 9 meter. Okay, from these two it is clear that 100 nanometer, 800 nanometer is equals to 0.8 micrometer. That's why the visible range is 400 nanometer to 800 nanometer. That is 800 means 0.8 micrometer, and infrared region has a wavelength of 0.8 micrometer to 100 micrometer. See, infrared region, its wavelength range is 0.8 micrometer to 100 micrometer. Okay, but again it is divided into three, that is near, middle and far. Again this near means 0.8 micrometer to 2.5 micrometer, 0.8 to 2.5 micrometer. This middle 2.5 to 15 micrometer, and far infrared means 15 micrometer to 100 micrometer. In this way, these are three regions of this infrared region. Okay. Now see, what is meant by electromagnetic spectrum? Electromagnetic spectrum can be defined as the entire range of the wavelength over which the electromagnetic radiations occur is called as electromagnetic spectrum. The various regions of the electromagnetic spectrum are X, UV, V in mira, cosmic rays, gamma rays, X rays, UV visible, then infrared, microwave and radio wave. Again, visible region is sub-classified. This visible region is related to the electronic transition, and again it is VI, BG, YOR, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. And this infrared region related to the vibrational transitions. It is subdivided as a near, middle and far. Now, these X-rays has a wavelength. First point, this X-ray region is belonging to 0.1 nanometer to 10 nanometer. Then ultraviolet region is from 100 nanometer to 400 nanometer. Later on, visible region is from 400 nanometer to 0.8 micrometer. And this visible wavelength, that is visible region, is subdivided as a VI, BG, YOR. It is related to electronic transitions only. Now later on, infrared region is belonging to 0.8 micrometer to 100 micrometer, and this infrared region is related to vibration of the sample, means vibration transitions of the atoms or molecules, and it is subdivided as a near, middle and far infrared. And near infrared 0.8 micrometer to 2.5 micrometer, middle 2.5 to 15 micrometer, and far infrared region is 15 micrometer to 100 micrometer. Later on, microwave region. This microwave region is related to 100 nanometer to 1 centimeter. And this microwave region is also called as rotational region. Why rotational? Because it is related to rotational transitions. Rotational transitions, or one can say it is also known as, it is related to rotational spectroscopy. If there is a rotation, okay, means from this it is clear that if you have to study infrared spectroscopy, means if you have to study the vibration of the sample, then which region is required or which region is allowed to fall on our sample? The infrared region radiations, because these radiations are responsible for vibration. If you have to study vibration, you don't take any region. Why? Because only these infrared radiations are responsible for the vibration transition. If you have to study the rotational spectra of the molecule or sample, which radiation you have to allow to fall? You have to take microwave region radiations. These microwave region radiations, when absorbed by sample, then these atoms of the molecule shows the rotational spectra. Okay, rotational transitions are there. And from visible radiation, electronic, if the sample absorbs the radiation from visible region, then electronic transitions. In this way, this is electromagnetic spectrum, or a spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. Very, very important. Now see all this thing. Remember this code word.